um, you should know. You probably you do know that you are more hated than Zeno right now.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
all
aware of
good.
that?
I love the hate. I live
You
for the
love
hate.
the hate.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm the only child, so I always been by myself. Never cared to be
Okay.
liked by many. You know what I'm saying? I stand out. I'm a special light. You're
You have been getting a lot of hate. Now that you talk about it, about hate and loving the hate, let me ask you: do you really? I mean, you getting a lot of hate on your on the music. There's not a lot of people that thought. Let's look. Can we start with that first? Can we start with your first track? Like I had posted. Let me ask you about that. Um, what do you? I mean, do you think that was your best work?
it was exactly what y'all didn't expect. Didn't I tell you I sat back and I studied the internet before I even entered this matrix?
Okay.
See, what you guys do is when someone is real good because y'all are stains, y'all put them
Okay.
on your platform, and if they're real good, y'all big them up. Like y'all give them so much love, it becomes overwhelming, and then they become
Mm-hmm.
rock and roll stars. It's not gonna
Okay.
happen as it. You know what I'm saying?
What
So I'm a
far as you
spoon
becoming a
feed
rock and
y'all.
roll star?
Yeah, like they can't rap no more. Like y'all made Machine Gun
Mm.
Kelly leave rap, and he had a good diss
He,
record because you guys like unoriginality. And
you are. I noticed that you're saying something. You're using the phrase "you guys," so you do feel that Evolve is a stain, so to speak.
man, you went on your own page.
Huh?
Have you went on your own page lately?
I'm asking you the question. I'm not asking
Yes,
you about my page or the
yes.
videos
You're a
I
stain.
upload.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so
You are Nolifeshaq, and I can't say 100% hip hop classics daily, but yeah, you are Nolifeshaq. You're
mhm.
like stains, and a
Okay, now give
stain
me the.
is let me
There we
let
go.
me
That's what I
let me
want the
address a stain
definition.
to me to you guys. So a stain is this. This is my favorite rapper. I'll entertain other people's music, but I'll only give them a bare minimum amount of credit because what we understand as dope hip hop is what you guys, sorry, understand as dope hip hop is someone that was around a bunch of people that created something from being around a bunch of people because they already had it already. So it's easier to take something from, say, for instance, someone for myself
You're
who,
talking
like
about
I said,
Eminem, right? The
yeah,
stains are those that like Eminem that feel so any. I mean, so are you just defining stains anyone that likes Eminem? Let's get to it.
no, it's not just that likes Eminem. It's those who likes Eminem but don't give others the time of day. Like,
I'm
let me ask you a question.
okay. Go ahead.
Other than Eminem, who's your favorite rapper?
Oh, I can tell you my top five. It is we went over this. Eminem is of all time. He's number one. I have
Mm-hmm.
Tupac number two.
Mm-hmm.
Three is Nas. Number four, I have Rakim, and number five is a young guy. I say Joyner Lucas. I went over my list several times on my channel.
Okay.
We went through it.
So you
That's my
believe,
top five.
let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
You believe that all of Eminem's albums were better than Stillmatic?
I did not say that. You just stated that. I didn't say that though.
So therefore, he can't
But the
be the
majority.
best rapper, right? Do you know the difference with hip hop? I'm gonna educate you right now. When
Go for it.
Stillmatic,
We're
matter
definitely
of fact,
listening.
I'm wrong. When Illmatic came out, right,
Okay.
it changed hip hop. That's what made Nas the greatest MC in the world. Guess why?
Nas is great.
Hold on. Listen, I'm educating you. Illmatic came out, and it was Everything was fresh before Illmatic. All the rappers like fresh, 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 fresh. When Illmatic came out, everybody started saying ill, and you wasn't able to be corny no more. That's the difference between an MC and a rapper. I'm glad you guys call him a rap god. He's not an MC god. Ha!
Let's go on because you know something we're never gonna see eye to eye with regards to Eminem because you have had history and there is a sense of there whether you admit it or not there's a sense of bitterness and almost hurt and unappreciate feeling the sense of unappreciation it seem on your side. What do you say to that, or would you do you not feel that that's true?
No, that's incorrect data. I'm not
There's no
unappreciative of
there's
Eminem.
there's no bitterness.
No, not at all. You want me to tell you why?
Okay, go ahead. Because you can tell me now, but everything that you have done up until this point suggests otherwise. But I do want to hear this.
Okay. Because we ain't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock
Hmm.
landed on us.
Okay.
You know who said
You want
that?
to explain? I don't. You want to go ahead.
Malcolm X said that, right? It means that
Okay.
the outsiders, the foundation, did not go to find Eminem. Eminem came to find us. So, who is truly the greatest? Who is truly the moniker of dope when it comes to anything hip hop wise that Eminem came out of this camp? If we
You're
are the
starting to sound like
foundation.
you're starting to sound like Lord Jamar in believing that you are the soil and nothing grows in hip hop except you say that it grow. Do you follow that same dialogue and you feel that same way?
Well, in the beginning, it was darkness, right? It wasn't whiteness, right?
Okay,
So who's the
but we're
beginning? Who started it? Of course, nothing will grow without us. We're the cultivators. We're the creators. We're the builders. Okay.
okay. So getting back to my question, do you believe that Eminem can't grow inside of hip hop except you allow it?
No, he grew because you allowed it.
Okay, so therefore you can't be the soil, right? Because people are gonna grow regard. If you have talent, if you have rap ability, if you have a fan base, you can grow. So you're not the soil, right? All that litany, what you just said. I mean, it
What you
sound
guys
good.
no 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 no. What you guys call the soil, I call the illusion. You
Okay,
guys grew the illusion. You guys didn't grow the soil. You understand what I'm saying? We're the
okay,
soil. You guys took a plant from the soil and told the world this rose is the most beautifulest rose in the world. When the soil actually created the rose.
okay. As is, do you have a real problem with Eminem?
No, I do not. Not no physical one harming problem. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? It
okay.
came to my
Get
table. You guys, once again, this is you guys doing. Salute to Hip Hop Classics Daily. You know, I have an opinion just like everyone else, right? I shared my
okay.
opinion, and it was clickbait for y'all. Y'all ran with it, like, yo, he's gonna take Eminem out, and I wake
Well,
up
you
like,
said that, and you wanted it.
Absolutely, because I'm a battle rapper. I got in this game battle rapping. See, I started in the
So
pipeline.
okay,
I
so but let's
started
get
on
back to this. So it was a clout chase. You don't really have any beef with Eminem, and you don't actually feel a certain way. All
well,
the he stole my talent, and I'm mad and I'm bitter. He not he want he's a
that's you guys'
liar.
narrative, though. You guys created that narrative that I was
No, we I've
mad,
got I've
bitter,
got posts
etc.
that you okay. Well, with regards to your character, you read in between the lines of posts. I mean, you're not gonna say I'm bitter, but you read. when all of your posts and your content surrounds around, this one guy and hating on him, then it shows. I mean, the people only go with what you show. They're
No,
not
what you
creating a
guys do is
narrative
this, right?
out
I'm
of
gonna break it down
nowhere
to you,
as
right?
is. Go
You
ahead.
said read into the lines, right? And I gotta check you on something because you shared a photo of the old 50 boys and a
I
couple of
did.
my homies from Philadelphia, and you created this reading between the line narrative that they were part of my group and they were battling. And those guys have families. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't funny at all, my guy. You feel me?
Okay,
So
listen.
hold
Once
on. You
again,
hold on. I'm gonna
you
have to cut you
created
off.
that. I
I'm gonna have to
created.
cut
Go
you off
ahead,
right
Ezra.
now because
Go ahead, because I'm going to
no,
tell you why that
no,
was
no, 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 no.
evolved.
I'm gonna have to cut you
Why
off
that
right now
evolved.
because some of these gentlemen have families. You talked about Maxul and family. You got people that got 9 to 5. You putting in videos that has nothing to do with you guys' narrative.
Your own post stated that you were rounding up people for this whole January. I mean, you have posts in the history that you didn't use in a singular, you used in a plural on several of your posts. So when you make these posts and that when you suggest that and when you reaching out and tagging other people and you make that suggestion that there's going to be other people, I mean, you can't get mad. And then when you put up other people as is, then when the only other people we see after these posts is this, I mean, you have painted, rather you getting mad or whatnot right now, it's not our fault. It's everything that, I mean, you painted this picture, and now you can't get upset that people bought it and showing it off, and hey, I
No, no,
got
I
this
didn't get
painting.
upset at no
You're the
other
one that
videos you
painted
dropped.
this picture.
I ain't
You're the
getting
one that
upset.
painted.
Listen. You dropped 2 videos that was pure bullshit, right?
Okay, tell me
Prior
tell
to
me one,
those
because
two
you painted
videos,
that.
look, prior to those 2 videos, I ain't say nothing to you. The Maxul shit, you went and dug that shit up on some goofy shit. Keep it a
Dude,
buck. Hold on,
Max,
let me finish.
go
And
ahead.
then the old 50 boys and the my man from Philly photo, you did some bullshit. None of those photos
You
said,
painted
this
that.
is my rap crew. I got these guys, and these are the guys I'm coming with. That's you reading into your
Every
bullshit narrative, trying to get
look,
views.
as it,
My name was
you
hot,
can't.
and you feel like you could click on
That
anything
ain't
I
even
did and
that
clickbait
ain't
shit.
even true. You're getting mad right now. You
No,
painted
I'm
that
not getting
picture.
mad. I'm
Would
just
would
letting you
would I,
know
would I have
it's
would I
not
had that picture
appreciated what you're doing
as
to
is
Brick City hip hop. You know what I'm
as
saying?
is?
You
Would
just
I
can't
have that picture?
pinpoint
Would I have that
who you
picture?
want to
Would I have
attack,
that
bro.
narrative
Because
if you
those
didn't come
guys,
out like
them
this?
niggas work hard.
I work
They do this
hard,
shit on their
but still,
own.
you not
They ain't never
answer the
need no
question.
Eminem battle. They ain't never need no beef. None of this shit.
Who fault is all of this?
It's your fault.
If you didn't paint, you painted all these pictures, you painted
It
all
had
these
nothing to
narratives,
do.
and now you're
Listen, me
mad. You're
battling
trying to pass
Eminem
the
is
blame.
me battling
We
Eminem.
would not be
You
having
going
this
into someone else's
conversation.
house and trying to bring someone else from their house into my battle
No,
with Eminem,
the
that's your
the
fault.
fact the fact is that you started all this. You put up all the pictures, all the posts. You suggested to the stands, and you were loving the cloud. You were loving it. You wanted them to run with it. You wanted us to make pictures. You
Bro,
wanted us to
I
come up
at
with
you every
narratives
time
and
you did
whatnot.
some bullshit. I went
If
in your inbox and told you was on some bullshit. Keep it a
you
buck.
ain't never,
Keep it a
nope,
buck.
no, you haven't.
Every
As is,
time,
you ain't
especially with that video
never.
when you put up with the old 50
Okay,
boys. I was like, yo, bro, what are you doing? My man from
you're
Philly called me. He
lying.
don't rap. He don't do none of
As
this shit.
is, my
He like,
guy,
yo, take that down, please.
you are not telling the truth. You are lying. You ain't never been on my inbox saying,
What?
telling me. You ain't never been in my inbox and tried to. And after okay,
What?
if you can bring up,
Bro,
I
you were
want
two
you.
people on
This
Insta.
is
You were two people on Instagram. You started off as one dude, and you replied, and then you stopped replying as that person, and then I had to find the Evolve page. Stop
wait.
fronting, man.
Well, I only
But
have
anyway, I ain't gonna
Evolve
argue about
in
that
my
shit no more,
personal.
cause that shit goofy as hell to me.
Guys, real quick, I wanted to stop right there because I asked as is post interview, after which, what is this account that you're talking about? Now, in all transparency, we did find out that this was not me, and actually, once you look over, you look at this text. As is, he is talking to this person. Now, I want to bring up something here because at a certain point in this next text right here, you see that as is, he asks him to take down the video because he thought it was the Evolve, and this guy actually clearly say, hey, I'm actually not the Evolve. So I think during this point, during this little heated exchange we have, it was probably just the heat of the moment, and that came to his mind. But yeah, I wanted to make that clear.
Except if you want it to stop, you can stop. I mean, if you have made the decision to keep fueling, you have made the decision to keep putting out pieces, wanting people to run with these things,
No,
wanting
you
people
have
to
made that
connect their
decision, bro.
own
You have
narrative.
made that
We
decision.
only
If
take
I'm
what you
living my
got.
life and I
We're
have an
not making.
opinion like everyone else, how come when I share my opinion, you run and clickbait my opinion? You brought the whole outsiders. Oh, maybe he's gonna get
Yeah,
the
you brought the
outsiders,
old
and y'all
outsiders.
got the
That's you. You
outsiders
used their
doing some
name. You used
nonsense.
your first dude. You're part of the out. You're part of the outsiders. And now, why would you? I don't know why you on here crying. I don't know why you on here crying that people started off and creating saying, hey, this guy from the outsiders is doing this. Why you think they wouldn't link you up? I mean you started the
I mean,
clout
I don't have
chase
no
as
problem
an
with you doing
outsider,
that,
man.
but you guys just started harping more and more and more outsider shit. Like, bro, it was as
Okay,
is
when you
versus
say
Eminem,
harping more
right?
and more outsider, what
It was
we
as
because
is versus Eminem, right? Y'all was
yeah.
you was so giddy as hell when Pace jumped on the record. You ain't even care whether the record was corny or not. You was like, oh yeah, here they go. I knew it. I knew it. The outsiders all have problems with Eminem. Like, bro, don't nobody got no problem with Eminem but me when it comes to battle rap. You feel what I'm saying? He stole my style and slang style. That's a fact. All I'm showing my children is when you create something, you let the world know you created it. Just like the man who
Pace,
created the windshield wiper and Ford stole it, made millions from it. He never stopped. He went on
let's talk
his
about the
mad
style.
quest to prove that he created that. That's all I'm trying to show y'all. M didn't create that style. You guys could run a million miles up and down on his balls, but it's not going to change the fact that he didn't originate that style. I didn't know how to rap, right? When I started, right? Didn't I tell you that? I created that shit
You
from the mud.
Young Z and Pace, two of your former members, both of them now that I spoke with, both of them have said that you wasn't a rapper when you weren't even really a rapper. How true was that?
That's
What you
true.
have
When
to say?
I started as a DJ, Bree One.
That's the problem because your other members feel different about that whole perspective that you have. See, even Pace came on here. He was like, yeah, you're part of a group. You do, you tend to take off of one another's. I mean, you tend to rap and have that same cadence. Yeah, all styles is kind of everyone within a group. He believed that that's something that you kind of inherited when you're being around, but you're saying, nah, that ain't what
Nah,
you that's
nah,
not it. So
nah.
you disagree with
It
Pace
was
on that
about
and
10,
Young
12
Z.
members in the outsiders, right? Right now, I'm gonna promote the outsiders that nobody talks about, and none of us sounded alike. Axe, nauseous, sass,
Hmm.
du, yaya, um, loon one, slang
Hmm.
ton, and myself. These the members you never heard of because while Z and Pace was on tour with Eminem overseas, we were some of us stayed back to do songs together. These songs were produced without Pace and Z on it when they got back. Some of these records were supposed to be on the album. Didn't
Okay.
make the Bricks album. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff I produced. So what I'm trying to say is the members from the outsiders all were rappers. more than likely
Except you
before
at
me.
first, right?
Huh?
Except you at first. You
Yeah,
had to
except me. I
learn.
was a DJ at first. Like I said,
the
before
the
I met the
thing
outsiders.
see the thing that's weird and and why I have a hard time why anyone have a hard time believing is that even now so Pace have said it, Young Z have said you're not a rapper, yeah, and he went as far as saying that this guy has never battle rap. Pace mimicked that when I was on an interview, and I just don't understand how Eminem, who was a rapper, who came before he came to the Outsiders, who was already rapping, how he could still someone that had to learn. I mean, tell me what would you say about that?
Okay, so look. So by 1995, when I started writing raps with Loon, Slang, and Ya, because me and Ya were considered the most corny in the outsiders in the beginning. And we kept writing and writing because that's what we had to do to get fresh, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let's look at this. From 95 to 96, I'm just writing constantly. Right? In the midst of that, I ended up downtown Newark, New Jersey, by the arcade where Maxu used to be at, me, Slang,
Okay.
and Loon. And we would start ciphers, you know what I'm saying? One dog, everybody would show up, you know what I'm saying? So now, from that, learning to rap within that year, I go battle in the pipeline. Kind of like what Shady did in 8 Mile. I
Mm-hmm.
beat everybody. I win the battle. This is 96. This is how fresh and how fast I got dope. So now it's 96, late 96. We at the outhouse. Z like, yo, I got 20 racks from the Fugees. What you want to do? I said, build a studio. I'll stay there. And that's exactly what I did. I stayed there and started making beats. But it was so many people trying to prove they were better producers than
And you've
myself.
never made beats ever before. You just started. You just learned that. You just did that.
Correct. I
That
did
was
that
late
because,
'96. So you're telling
correct.
me you just go ahead.
Yeah. So what I used to do, because it was Z used to be making beats, Pace used to have samples, a couple other cats used to have samples. And I used to be like, all right, there's too many people on one machine. I lived around the corner from Govmatic, may he rest in peace. Legendary producer, legendary MC, Diesel Don and the Governor. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
Gov used to teach me personally how to use the MP. So I will be hustling on Park Avenue, 7th Street, walk around the corner where Gov was at on like 6th Ave and something, and sit with Gov for hours and hours and just learn and learn. And
Okay.
Gov used to be like, yo, just listen. And I acquired the knowledge real quick because I was a fast learner. Boom, 97 come, I'm producing the outsiders. Money, money, money. I made that beat. Do the math, right? I was signed to Outworld Productions. Hold on. Outworld
Go ahead.
Productions was owned by YoungZee, Pace One, Rah Digga, and DU.
Appreciate it.
I get 50% of everything I produce. That was the contract. And then I did a production deal with Kevin Glickman back in the 90s for $50,000. I sold 25% of my publishing, which is reverted back to me now. I own all my publishing now. You know what I'm saying? So back then, I didn't understand the business. Still, I'm only what, 7 years in the country. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all of this showing that when the Most High bless you with something, because I got my blessings because I used to be by myself, not around a bunch
Mm-hmm.
of people who would steal my blessings. When I finally started getting good and figuring out my style, that's when M came. And of course, Slang was there, kickbox with flip flops. I stepped in the dojo, won't stop punching your master, stick my dick in the tornado. I am fucking
When are
disaster.
you let me get this timeline. When are you saying that Eminem came? Because right now you're saying right now that he came in '97. You said when you
He
start getting
came late
good. What?
96, early 97. That's what I said.
Okay. Let's get into that because like I said, now I know that now I know you had your little your little heat of the moment here a while ago. with regards to bringing, saying that Evolve bring people in. Because you done brought a lot of different people in this whole little beef, and Rah Digga being one. I know that she ended up calling you out in the comments in my last video with regards to you bringing her in this, but I want to get in that situation with what was your intention on playing that video and the 5,000 and she got you 5,000 when you were supposed to get 500. Tell me more on your side on that.
Well, like I
Everybody that's
said,
watching this interview, they've already seen my video and
I
heard
know,
her side. So
I know. Well, like I said, back in the '90s, I signed to deal with Outworld 50/50 production, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay, so now, the situation with Digger was when I saw that video, I had no clue they were taking an extra five. Like I was already getting five. You know what I'm saying? I thought the beats was getting sold for 10,000, and I was getting five. Like every beat I sold, Rush Your Click, money, 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 fuck y'all niggas, 5,000 a pop. Right?
Okay,
And if it,
let me stop you right there before you go forward. Before let's talk about that. So right now you're saying that you've already because Rah Digga was saying that yeah that beat was $500, and right now you're saying that back then, man, I was that I'm not new to getting paid
never
five
got
k.
paid
Uh,
$500 for a beat ever.
but
I'd
have you
rather do
got
it for
paid
free
five
and keep the
thousand for a
publishing.
beat?
Never. I'd rather do the beat for free and keep the publishing. You ask Kevin Glickman. I had a 50/50 publishing deal with the Outworld production.
With the
You know,
Outworld, and that's what Rah Digga was saying. She
correct.
said
And
that you
she's
need to
part
take
owner of
that
that
up.
company. All right.
So
So what I'm saying to you is I saw the Lord Jamal interview and it smacked me in my face like, whoa, y'all was taking an extra five. Who was you giving the 5,000 to? You know what I'm saying? Because Slang and Loon didn't get no love. You feel what I'm saying? And I had no problem sharing it because I wasn't in it for the money. And I'm still not in it for the money because I told them right now, I love to enjoy an outside of show group with the Eminem and all the people that they're, you know what I mean, hoping gonna help. I'll enjoy the show from my living room, bro. That's what I live for. That was my dream. My vision was the outsiders. It wasn't Eminem, Slang Z, Pace, Young, nobody. It was outsiders because we are the Avengers if you look at it. We got a white boy and a female rapper in the group. If anybody thought that one head is better than 11 or 10 or 9, you got to be
mm-hmm.
fucking kidding me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never needed Eminem for shit. Right now, I'm just utilizing the wave you guys created. Like, once I woke up,
Okay.
like everybody else,
No,
out, huh?
not well. You created that way by your
Yeah,
post. You
yeah, I
wanted it,
created
but
it,
let's
but
go
y'all
ahead. Though.
y'all
Let's
ran
not.
with it. Check it
Gonna
out
stop
though.
you. You
If
keep
I
you
tweet,
keep
let me say
blaming it
something, right?
on the stands. You blame it
Hold
on
on, I gotta
Evolve.
blame it on y'all,
But
cause
go ahead.
listen, let's tell the truth, right? Everybody else be like Eminem this, Eminem that. As is, wake up one day like, yo, M, you gotta leave office. I mean, when Trump leave, M gotta leave, right? And
Right.
I guess that's like in the Matrix, in y'all world, that's like, yes, let's go, let's see what he got. And y'all started running with it, running with it. So I'm like, shit, I was a dead ass rapper. My community, my city, we've been dead for 30 years. You just woke us up. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm gonna accept the challenge because y'all want the challenge. Y'all really want somebody to whoop M ass. And the way I did y'all was perfectly orchestrated. You guys ain't think that shit was gonna get that many hits. Even though Nolifeshaq was like, yo, he don't got it copywritten, but he can have it. Yo, bro, like you know, tell the people the truth. You didn't believe that song was gonna touch that many people. You know why? Because y'all expected gossip rap. That's why the first verse was a little bit what y'all wanted, and everything else was me having a conversation with M.
Mm. Okay, I'll get back on that, but I need to get back because you jumped off of this. Like, we need to get back on the whole Rah Digga. Um, so you are making claims. So what if I do look it up and do my research, I'm gonna find that Rah Digga, and when I speak with her, I'm gonna find out that she is part owner of the Outworld. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. Why are you gonna keep running with that narrative though? Because that's clickbait, right? You see what you do? Go ahead.
No, because you're clearing up. You're getting to tell your side because this is the
Yeah,
first
yeah, that's a
video.
fact. Yes, that's a fact.
So you don't want me to tell your side. You want me to clip this out. Is that what you're
No, no, no.
saying?
You can keep this. I just want you
Okay.
to.
All
I
right.
just, I just like how you always go back to the fun stuff that you guys enjoy. But go ahead. Yes, this is my story.
It's not even about being fun. Is this you can clear it up because I mean you're making serious allegations. You are calling Rah Digga. You're calling her out and you're saying that it wasn't true what I put out. You and what she was putting out, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I don't know why you feel a certain way with me reporting on just that's what I do. I report what you put out, my guy. So all right, she was part owner. You've always made 5,000 a beat. Why why did YoungZee said that you wasn't why did YoungZee say that you wasn't producing beats like that?
I mean, you tell me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The
All right.
wave is wave, and everybody wants some of it, right?
Pace. The one that you're a lot closer with Pace than YoungZee, obviously, but okay, so even your let's just get this out the way. Where even Pace wanted to confirm when he wanted to come out his way and he wanted to confirm that yes, um, as is was doing more driving than rapping. He was the Uber. You want to
I
tell
just
yourself?
told you when I met the outsiders, I was already driving. They, you know what I mean? Me, Pace, and DU had cars. You know what I'm saying? So when
How do
Pace
you
would get off
feel
work,
about being called the Uber as
oh, I
is?
love that. You know what
You
I mean?
do
I ain't mad at being an Uber. You know what I mean? Like I
okay.
said, I was in the country for 3 years, 4 years, and I was trying to figure out the planet. So I ain't know shit about this place. So me driving everywhere was more so uh sightseeing than Uber.
You mentioned copyrighted. Have you started copyrighting music? Have you started copyrighting these reactors?
All this shit is copywritten, bro.
Have you start making copyrighted claims so that you can get the revenue off of their hard-earned work and reactions, off of playing clips of your stuff?
I would, yes, I'm
That is
taking
that
all
is fair.
I'm taking all that.
That
If
is
y'all want to
that
check,
is
y'all gotta
that is
beg me.
fair use.
Yes. Unfair use of my content, yes.
So you do know that you do know that reacting to your music under law and under guidelines it is considered fair use. But you decide that you are deciding that you're gonna disregard and manipulate the system and abuse the system and copyright people's video anyway. I just want to make that clear. Is that what
um
you're saying? With this
I ain't saying
music
nothing.
because
My lawyer gonna
that's
talk to
why us
y'all.
reactors that's why we came together. I'm gonna tell you right now. I would say, hey, we're not going. That's why this interview, I wasn't going to do. That's why none of the music all the reactors the main ones there's no need if he's gonna start doing that. I mean, but so I want to know out your mouth you haven't established and you have made that decision. That's what you're going to be doing
Sooner or
because
later
I
I
know
will.
that
Depending if y'all it depends on
because you
no life.
copyrighted
Hold on,
because
hold on.
I
Let me
because
tell you who it depends on, bro. It
go ahead.
depends on Nolifeshaq. If Nolifeshaq could shine some light on Brick City hip hop, I'll let y'all live. I'm talking about reach out to every artist that made us a big impact in Newark, New Jersey hip hop. If y'all
Not
could
gonna
do
happen.
that and stop gossiping all the damn time and report some good ass, true ass stories from Jersey, I'll let y'all live. But if y'all gonna keep on with the nonsense and
Look,
just
let me
get
tell you, yeah, let us live. We're gonna live regardless. I mean, that's cute. That's a fun phrase and whatnot. It's not gonna happen and whatnot.
yeah,
But
y'all gotta show Brick City hip hop some love, man, because y'all been destroying our legacy on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like our legacy got Redman, Latifah, Naughty by Nature, King Son, um, uh, what's the piece to the god? Lakim Shabazz, um, like bro. Mark the 45 King. We got so many dope people who produce Stan. Like it's so many dope artists. Cool V, Bismarcky. Like it's so many dope MCs from Jersey. Like I don't want y'all to tarnish our history. You know what I'm saying? Like my rap battle with M should not lead over to what Jersey artists don't have nothing to do with as is. You know what I'm saying? That shit should be like, yo, who from
If
Jersey want to be
the fact
interviewed?
is that if
You
you
guys
had
reach
this,
out to
if
us to
you
tell
had
us the
this
truth.
much passion, if you felt this strongly, if it was that sincere, you would stop. You would have stopped a long ago. If you felt this sincere and passionate, that's why it's hard for me. It's hard for any of us. It's hard for No Life. It's hard for any of us to really believe that. Especially what you're saying now, as far as you showing that you have this much passion and the love for the city and my battle is affecting. All right, if you really felt that strongly about it, I mean, there would be no battle. You would stop the whole M. You would put
But
your
but
more
but
attention
what does the
on that
battle have
though.
to do with Brick City though? Like that's what I'm trying to
But
ask you
if you
guys.
know
Listen,
something is
listen.
hindering, if you know there's a stumbling block,
No, it's
why
not hindering
continue to use
anything.
it?
Just what you're doing is this. What I'm trying to explain to you is this, right?
Because you do know if
Hold
you
on.
stop all your Eminem posts, stop everything, stop anything, and just concentrate on these artists and making dope music, and outside of that, they wouldn't have no content. I move on, and that's one of the reasons why I did this. Because I got another battle to fight. I'm on my Mouse Jones. You next. I needed to wrap the book on this, but I'm glad we had this interview. But that's the thing, dude.
No,
You
what I'm
know that
saying to
this
you
would
is this.
all stop.
Listen, 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 listen. All
You
right, let
passed
me
it
let me let
around.
me let me let me explain something to you. Okay, as is got a history with Eminem, right?
Okay.
The Outsiders got a history with Eminem, right? Other than that, anyone else that you mentioned, like I said, I was in somebody else's inbox going off on you, and that person probably thought I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyone else you mentioned after that becomes clout chasing. But like this thing to me, what y'all did, it's just hip hop to me. You know what I'm saying? You guys thinking as is mad at M for not helping me, bro. I made a lot of money
You
in my life.
created that.
You
Don't
know what I'm
stop.
saying?
You just been
All I said
claiming
was he
saying
got to
I
leave.
had
All I said was
posts.
he got to leave when Trump leave. That's
No,
all
you
I
didn't.
said.
You done said a lot. You done brought up history. You done clowned the man. You stop this, dude. It's maybe
You
with
you
some
you.
other, maybe the whole rap or
I
whoever
started
interview will
running
let
with
you
it when
pass
y'all
that
start
by.
when the
You
beef
pass by,
started,
but
right?
you
When y'all
put out a
started the
lot of
beef,
hateful posts on Eminem. I mean, stop trying to pass the
bro.
blame.
Listen, listen.
You
Let me say
created
something.
that.
When it's a
You
fight, right?
created
Don't
it.
people promote the fight?
You created it. That's the
When
fact of the
no,
matter.
y'all created the fight, right? Y'all put up the fight on highlights. I ran with it. I said, look, I'm a part of the fight. I'm gonna promote the fight. I'm gonna talk shit like any prize fighter was. You saw my video? I went up there acting like I'm Muhammad Ali. Like, come on, bro. This shit is fun. It's hip hop. What y'all don't
Yeah.
understand is gossip rap and biting rap ain't authentic. You know what I'm saying? You guys look for gossip. Oh, he knows what's going on in Eminem's house. That's all I kept hearing. Like, yo, these people really think I went to Eminem and I seen him shitting on the couch. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, yo, Eminem be shitting on couches. Like, y'all are weird sometimes, bro. This is rap battle. This is lyrical combat. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to come there lyrically and show my skills. And all I've been
Did
doing was jabbing, jabbing, jab. I ain't even throw no right hooks yet. And y'all like, oh,
mm,
these jabs are weak as hell. And I
they
love
are
it.
weak.
I
They
love
are
it.
weak.
You know what
I'm
I mean?
glad you
They're
admit
weak
it
to
too.
your
You do know that
standards,
they're
though.
weak.
They're weak to your standards, though.
To
Right?
to to pretty much the whole internet.
No, because you guys are influencers. So if you guys say go that way, you go that way. But if you smoke or you don't smoke, but if you smoke the blunt and listen to that record, boy, it touch your soul, don't it? I sang a lullaby. I lullaby that
Wait,
motherfucker to sleep, didn't I? He dead.
what rap? What are you talking? Are you talking about the so good? That was the lullaby you're talking about.
Yo, that's Pace. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hey, Pace, you came over here and I was trying to help you not be off beat, but Pace was like, nah, nah, say it like this. So good.
Let me ask you. Um, did you how did you feel that that hook was good? And did you say
The hook
something to
is
Pace?
dope. We just didn't. We don't have voices to sing. You know, we can't Drake the hook, my guy. You know what I'm saying? But if Drake was singing that hook, y'all be like, so good.
It was bad. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So what I gotta tell you as is what we got out of this right now is that you are passing the blame. You're not holding that. Unlike Evolve, unlike because I'm a man of character, morals, and integrity. I don't mind taking accountability. You have shown no accountability today. You had the
Because you know
intention.
why?
You had the intention on coming to this interview, and you wanted. I'm gonna set the record straight. I'm gonna put Evolve in his place, and it just did not happen because there's no accountability. There's
Why
no
isn't there
there's no
accountability,
substance.
Evolve? I told you the truth. You want me to lie to you? Evolve, let me say this, right?
Go
Benzino, hold
ahead.
on, hold on. Let me say this. Benzino gets up on camera and diss Eminem every day, right?
True.
Okay.
Buzzino.
As is post about Eminem every so often, right?
Every daily, not every so often. Daily. There's a daily post where you diss them. But
I
go
ain't say
ahead.
nothing about Eminem today.
You haven't. I'll have to check.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll check.
So,
We'll
and if
see.
I do, I just share the old stuff. Like
Oh,
I
if I
haven't
do,
said
so I probably
I
that's a
haven't
sign. I'll
said
probably find something.
nothing new about Eminem in a minute. I've just been sharing the old stuff, right? So now that's happened, right? I told you the truth. The truth was Hip Hop Classics Daily. Reading my Instagram post, it
Okay,
says as is has give Eminem 20 days to leave to retire, right?
which you
I'm
did.
sleep when he's talking about this shit on the internet. I wake up, you guys, the stains are in my inbox. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I think that
Because
was
of
the
what
week
you
you reached
said.
out to me and you was like, yo, let me holler at you. And I was like, I ain't gonna holler at nobody. I don't know what's
Yeah, because I
going
was
on.
gonna get this cleared up. This would have
Because
never
I
happened.
can't
But you
clear it
was
up
you was
because I
like,
don't know what's going on.
before I made my first video. See, you're on here crying about, oh, you didn't reach out to me. You should have did some reporting. But at the end of the day, that's the first thing I did before my first video. I was like, let me see if this is true. Let me see what he's thinking and whatnot. And you was like, nah, I got it. No, I don't want to.
Nah, not right
No,
now
you
because,
got
like I
receipt on
told you,
that.
I had to educate myself on what was going on. I didn't want to get up there and look stupid like some people and just say anything without
Okay.
understanding what was going on. So I learned the game. Like I studied you, I studied a couple of other influences, and I was like, yo, if I get these guys what they want, they're gonna blast my record. I'm gonna get all this love, and then I'm gonna die. I said I'm gonna just give them records like we used to do back in the day. So that's what I was trying to show y'all how you do authentic hip hop. Now, when the album comes out, all the mistakes you guys heard on the songs that we was putting out because we was trying to do them in one day. Because like I said, I wasn't prepared for none of this shit. You know what I mean? You guys threw this on my lap. So we just rapping, throwing records out, and y'all clowning it. But I'm understanding
Yeah,
you
well, you
guys
did
don't
just
have
say
the
that it was a
knowledge of
mistake.
MCs. You know what I'm saying? Like real MCs, we don't worry about that stuff. You listen to the bars, you listen to the beat, you listen to the flows, the styles, the cadence. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you guys are missing. Like y'all don't do or understand authentic hip hop. Y'all understand biting hip hop. And when you're a biter, you gotta be professional. You can't make a mistake because no biter wants to be clown. You know what I mean? An original rapper can take clowning, can take jokes, can
Okay,
take critique.
okay,
But a
and
biter,
you
they don't want to never make mistakes. Because if you
and
listen
you
to Knox
believe that
Hill,
Eminem is not authentic.
Knox
There's
Hill is a
nothing
biter, bro. You
original.
see how Knox Hill reacted to my record? He was actually studying my raps because he's a biter. And when I heard him, I'm like, yo, he like Hobson, a trash ass version of Hobson mixed with M. Like that's not dope. That's not cool. That's like the fat dude that used to sound like Ghostface. You guys was gonna let him get away with that shit till they put an end to that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool in hip hop. It's never been cool to bite another rapper style.
Let
I'm
me
just saying.
let me let me ask you. Let me ask you. How many do you rap this one way? How many different styles can you rap?
Man, I don't know. I got a bunch of styles, bro.
You got a
Like I
bunch
just
of styles.
that's my thing. Like I create styles. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I never use the same flow more than once sometimes. Sometimes I
right.
switch up styles in seven, eight different ways in one song. Like y'all will hear my single. My single's coming. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? My official single. Y'all ain't gonna be able to say shit. And if y'all hate,
I like what you said, and I like the fact that you got several different styles that you can pull out and use, given the judging it based off of the beat and what you're going for in the song and whatnot. Because it reminds me of something else. It reminds me of Eminem, and I don't see. And so, getting back to the point, Eminem, he has a lot of different styles. I mean, that is a part of rap and hip hop, you know, utilizing and, and game. I mean, it's kind of like an inventory. It's kind of like having something else you can put in your also. I mean, some of the greatest rappers that I know, like some of the greatest rappers that I know, like Nas, the people that are on my list, you
mm-hmm,
know, they have so many different styles that they have acquired over the years that they can just use. And I don't see why someone like yourself feel the need that even if that was the case that Eminem took a style from you, why do you consider that biting or stealing and not once again your styles? Are you saying that every style that you got you have created your own?
correct. Like biting is
Okay.
this, bro. Like you
Okay.
guys all heard. They said I didn't rap at first, right? So if I didn't
Yes.
rap and I come up with a
Majority of people.
style during the 7 year period I was in the country, I come up with a style within
You
7 years,
acquired.
right? I created, not acquired, created.
Okay.
Like that means I had a bunch of paper. I used to write raps. I used to go spit it, and they used to be like, "Nah, that ain't it, B." You know what I'm saying? I had to do that shit 1,000 million times to fucking, you feel what I'm saying? Get better, right? My page, right before this shit started, on my page, I was the guy teaching people how to eat healthy. Like I deleted mad shit. Like I did a fast for 40 days. I did a liquid fast for 40 days and 40 nights. That's why y'all can't
Mm-hmm.
fuck with me now, or they don't know where to send people to get them some love. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever you are, once you guys mention them, good or bad, they have an avenue to promote their music. You know what I'm saying? And that I appreciated the most from you guys. And I was in No Life inbox like, yo, bro, don't really think I'm trying to harm you. Like this is lyrical combat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing I've ever done has ever proven I've been trying to harm any rapper physically. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just battle. Like MA never did nothing to me or my mom's or my children for me to hate him as a human being. But when it comes to
Mm-hmm.
battle rap and you saying, yo, I could take him out and he gotta leave, yes, I'm gonna come up with some bars, I'm gonna say some slick shit, and we're gonna have this contest because that's authentic hip hop. That's what the young generation has to understand. Somebody can say something about you on the internet. You can ask them about it instead of just saying, all right, where you Addy at? Pull up, pull up. Brrr. Like, bro, I've never seen no movie writer write a movie the like the Avengers, and the director get killed by one of his homies after he write the movie. In hip hop, it seems like the minute you write something and it goes out to the public, everybody thinks you're really that mad at the world. Like, bro, like some of that should be entertainment. And these kids out here are going head over heels over entertainment because they don't speak to each other. They don't know how to you know, have a conversation and as
Mm-hmm.
men, and some of the adults around them exit onto. So hip hop is losing. So when you guys did that, it gave me an opportunity to shine light on the young cats that may not know Brick City hip hop, may not know As Is, the Outsiders, and more artists from Brick City. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, our history is crazy, bro. We got artists that used to write for Leah. We got artists that write for write and produce for Beyonce and Jay-Z. Like, bro, the hip
Mm-hmm.
hop history in Brick City is so thorough. Like, I really hope you and Shaq really take interest in promoting it because y'all will get mad more streams and views. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you
So
do that for me,
before we get
I
into
won't
that,
fuck with y'all views because that shit got like 800,000 views on Nolifeshaq joint. I won't fuck with his views if y'all give something back to my community. You know what I'm saying? Because we need this, bro. Like, no bullshit. I don't
dude.
know about everybody else.
That's I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you that's not you obviously that's not the way. I mean, that's the biggest thing. I mean, when you do people that's not the way to get the attention and to get what you want, especially from YouTubers, is to hey copyright. I mean that's the one thing. If there's one thing that YouTubers hate that put them on the offense, that you want them to hate you and never react and always say something, you copyright. I mean, no one likes YoungZee. No one likes when YouTube that system anyway, and that's no way. You gotta find something better, man. I mean, see the way that Pace did it, I gotta give him a lot of credit because I said at the end of the interview, I knew it. I said at the end of that interview, I said, I think you don't want a lot of people over on this, you know, but like
But
I just
Pace,
got to tell
but
you
it's
that that's
not
not
about
going
it,
to
it.
be the
It
way.
never was
There's a
about Pace
way
battling.
to
Like
get that done.
Pace had to play mediator because it's not about Pace and Eminem. It's about me and Eminem. You know what I'm saying? So of course he has to utilize his skills to better his brand. He don't want nobody to shit on his brand. I
Mm-hmm.
don't give a fuck. I know I'm dope. I know I got good records. So me being arrogant works for me. I've always been arrogant. I've always been cocky. And I don't give a fuck what nobody said. It's just me. People hate it. But in this world, black man is the only man not allowed to be arrogant and cocky. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be unalpha to get love. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my music is
Yeah,
my music. I'm not gonna
it's a new
subject to what you guys
generation
want me
in
to be for
time.
you to love me. You either love me or you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. Like I'm as is, like take it or leave it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But you guys saying don't copyright and all that stuff,
Yeah,
that's
it's not
cool
gonna
and
do
all.
anything.
That's cool and all. Like I said, I
That's not
wouldn't touch
helping your brick
anything.
city. That's not helping no one.
But I'm saying nobody's copywritten anything as of yet. But what I'm saying to you
Yeah,
is
I got copyrighted. I put up receipts.
you got copyrighted by me.
Yep, and it was
Hey, so why you mad? Because you lost the money?
no. I'm not mad. I thought it was all right. You didn't see that video? I was like, this is awesome. I mean, it was just your minute.
Oh, you talking
What were
about
you saying?
the one where you said I made $100?
Yeah, it was $98. I had it out for a day, and I made it was $98 so far in revenue. I mean, I
But
didn't
bro,
care
you got
anything.
you got
I
six
thought it was
you got
hilarious.
six videos on me that all do 40, 30K each. I copyright
I thought it
one.
was I thought it was hilarious.
You know what I'm
So
saying? You know why I copyrighted it? Because Nolifeshaq put
okay,
me
go
on
ahead.
game. He put me on game. He called me stupid for not copywriting it. So you got to blame him.
No, it's okay. I get it. Like
You know what I mean? So
we just
you ain't
won't
got to
react.
react to my
Like
shit
we
no more because I learned the game. You guys taught me. See, this is what's wrong with the young generation. You guys come off smart as hell, but y'all do the silliest things. And when we act on it and be smart about it, y'all get mad. Like, bro, how you gonna call me a jackass for not copywriting it? Then I copyright it.
I
Now
am
you guys mad.
honestly.
Run with it, bro. Play the music. Show love. Like, don't hate. That's a hater. Now you're hating because you can't get no clout from chasing me. That's
No,
the
I mean, no,
definition of a clout
I said
chaser.
I didn't care. I said I didn't care.
No,
I
I
said
know
take
you.
it.
You
I
said you
said it
didn't
was
care,
funny.
but he got like 700,000. That's what you said. 90,000 hits or 20. I don't know what the fuck. I ain't even get into that part. You know what I'm saying? I just heard him call me a jackass for not copywriting it. So I called my lawyer up
Hmm.
and voila. You know what I mean? So you got to
So
blame
you went
him.
on. Are you gonna go ahead and copyright that or what?
What his joint?
Yeah,
I think that's already copywritten. If yours is, if it ain't, I ain't tripping. I don't know what's
because
up with that.
let's see,
Like I
800.
reached out to my
That's
attorney,
a
bro. Like you can't call me stupid on camera and then I do something smart and then you get mad. You know what I'm saying? He was on camera saying, "Oh, his dumb ass ain't even copyrighted. These are my views. These are my views." Okay, bro. Now they're mine. If they're copywritten, I don't know. But you know what I'm
that
saying?
ain't
It's
it.
all gonna probably get copywritten sooner or later.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm saying? Because
okay.
it's a lot of people out there reacting, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't
You
mind.
want to monetize on all of that?
Absolutely.
Well,
It's
you.
business, bro. You can't be mad at business. I'm a businessman. I never work for
But what I'm
free.
saying, it's fair use though. I mean, these are
It ain't fair
it is
use if
fair
I can
use.
monetize it, bro.
Are you because you said in the post that I guess after after the Young Z interview, and I get on that in with that, but that you were done, that you're out the outsiders. Tell me about that. Are you out? Are you done?
Yeah, man. I've been out the outsiders though, bro. Like another fun fact,
So
I had a
you
buddy.
are out the
Yeah, yeah,
outsiders.
I'm done.
I
I'm
mean,
done. I'm gonna keep it 100 with
why?
you, right? Let me
Because you've
explain.
been this whole interview, you have been capping for your boys and whatnot, and in the group. So why you want to be done out of legacy? I mean, you still got the tattoo. I mean, it's supposed to be till the end. Tell me about this.
I mean, I'm
Dang.
done for the fact that this is the second time it happened this way. Like the first time, like I said, I noticed I was being hated on in the money situation. So I had a friend that used to work for the source. His name was Boogie Boo. And
Okay.
him and Gotti used to do like editorial work for either Unsigned Hype or Off the Radar, one of them joints. So Boogie
Gotcha.
would always throw me on Off the Radar. So one of the episodes I had did back then on Off the Radar in the source, I just said I'm done. I said the Outsiders was broke up because we got kicked off the tour and everybody act like we couldn't rap no more. We needed a label to rap. You know what I'm saying? And I was just frustrated because I believed in me, like I still do right now. I don't think nobody's gonna do nothing for me. Everything I've ever done, I did it myself. You know what I'm saying? I worked for everything
Okay.
I got. You know what I mean? So when that was occurring, it was just sad to see back then when I said yo we was broke up, and then I go move to Philly like I said in 2001. In 2004 I'm recording some songs in Detroit, and the same guys that's hating me now show up with the same hate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, 20 years later, 22 years later to be exact. Don't nobody know who we are. You guys started mentioning this beef. I just took it on my shoulder like fuck it, we gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing happened again. It's like we're outsiders, bro. Like I am allowed to beef with another outsider, and nobody should be interjecting. You know what I'm saying? This is my house and his house. You know what I'm saying? If
Okay.
you feel like you feel, you should just wait till it plays out and just you know what I'm saying, see what's up. But the minute things happen, it seems like everybody jumped to defend white privilege. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm the guy in the hood helping people, feeding people every weekend. Like I said, in the summertime, throwing parties, just trying to bring a hip hop community around. And when that's done and this happens, everybody caught amnesia. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like you can't like me when you like me because I can do something for you, and then hate me because I'm not doing nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not really showing it. You know what I mean? But like I said, bro, with me personally, I've never needed anything from M. But one time when I asked him for the same thing I gave him, I said, yo, I used to give you beats. Just let me get a beat because you make beats now. That was it. After that, I never asked for anything. I did the 11 songs in one weekend. I gave the songs to Proof. Proof go to Detroit. I mean, he go to the studio. He come back and he tells me that they're not gonna fuck with me because Bizarre said he ain't with it. And back then, I think Bizarre was the final say so. But that's part of the game, though,
Mm-hmm.
man. I tried, you know what I'm saying, to get with them. Then I had my own money. I tried to do it on my own. But no matter what avenue you go down, bro, this machine is not gonna let someone like me in the door because I have a lot of truth. Like when you're living a lie and you told the world a lie, it's hard to let anybody with a little bit of truth in the door. You know what I'm saying? But as is, they never had to lie. I never had to front like I did something I didn't do. And that's not my
Okay.
game. You know what I'm saying? I did the work. I prove I did the work. And Brick City know I did the work because everybody used to come to the outhouse, bro. Pete Rockton came. I remember being in D&D studio when I was recording Let Me Get when I was mixing Let Me Get That. Um and Premier was like, yo, this beat is fire. That was very inspirational for me, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to do
So,
more, but it was just so many chefs, too many chefs and not enough, too many chiefs and not enough Indians, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be the star, bro. And you can see it right now, you know what I mean? This happened to me organically, and some people wish it was them. You know what I'm saying? But you got to utilize the energy to create what
okay,
needs to be
would you
created.
would you be down with making peace with Young Z?
Yeah, me and Z ain't got no beef. Like I told you, the problem with me and Z has nothing to do with personal issues. It's just me dissing Eminem. He don't know why I'm dissing Eminem. That's it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? The
he's
other
not
stuff is
he's
no.
not on board with the whole Eminem
Yeah,
against
that's the
Eminem
only
and
thing
whatnot.
he has a problem with me with. Other
Mm.
than that, I haven't seen Z in forever. since that one
That's
day.
what
You
he
know what I'm
said.
saying? So like anybody that has a problem with me, they never call me on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? They just know what it is. Like we don't have a relationship. I only get a call when there's negativity in the air or Eminem's name being mentioned. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, we outsiders, bro. You can't go against me for an outsider. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it looks crazy. I'm supposed to battle M like back in the day when M used to
Yeah,
show up.
well, you're not an outsider no more.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I'm not. So I'm out of it. I'm out of the ciders. You know what I'm saying? But I have my crew, Fetty Gang, Drunken Now Records coming. So you know what I mean. I've always done my own thing, bro. I'm not an easily manipulated person. Like you can't um have mind control over me like Debo. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own man,
Mm,
bro. I get up and I go get it when I get tired of not getting it. You know what I'm saying?
gotcha. What was the main thing that you hope, because there was obviously a reason you took this interview with the Evolve. Not a lot of people, um most people back out, get scared, or whatever it is. They don't want to get on the Evolve part of the interview, because they feel that they don't know how petty it's gonna be or what he's gonna be come up with. But what was your intention? Did you do what you wanted to do?
Um, I
Why
say
did you actually that?
60% there. My intention of speaking with you was number one, I didn't appreciate you running with the narrative and reading between the lines. That was very disrespectful
That was
because like
with
I
the
said,
that was the group video that with
yes,
the people.
correct.
Okay.
Because those guys don't rap. Some of those guys don't rap. And they're not even they're family men. You know what I'm saying? So when you ran that, I was like, I gotta straighten that out because a couple people hit me like, yo, take that down, and I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't even tell the nigga to put it up. You know what I'm saying? So I had to straighten that
Okay.
out. Also the
Okay.
young
Well,
Z
you said
saying,
that.
that I wasn't a producer. I had to straighten that out. Also the Rah Digga situation. It's old
Gotcha.
stuff, but when you bring old stuff up, it still hurts. You know what I'm saying? Because like, bro, like to see that 22 years later, it's like that's foul. And we've been around each other prior to that, and there was no animosity. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So like my thing is
Yeah,
just
but you
just
you reposted that though, so that
yeah,
was on
yeah.
you.
I posted it because I wanted the world to
Yeah.
see. You know what I'm saying? It was this Z saying I ain't a producer. She's saying I'm a producer. It's contradictory. That's why I posted it. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah, but other than that, bro,
All
I
right.
ain't got no issues with no outsiders. I don't even see half the outsiders. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't talk to nobody. I haven't really been engulfed with nothing outsiders in a while. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, I think in all actuality, some people need to really reanalyze what's happening, educate themselves, and put some music out. Reach out to you or Nolifeshaq because you guys like them better than me. So you know what I'm saying. Why not use it to their advantage? You know what I'm saying?
When you say like them, what are you talking about?
Because everyone has their favorite, and people are the way they are. Like you said, Pace won you over. I can't be Pace. I can't sit here and smile all day when I'm the one you're dragging. You know what I'm saying? Pace just got dragged for a hook. I've been getting dragged for 20 days straight. You know what I'm saying? So I can't come up here and be Mr. Sweet Guy. I gotta let you know, like, yo, I am a human being. You know what I'm saying? I'm a family man. I've been married since 1998. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not no goofy ass dude. Like I take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? I've
No
always
one
done it.
sees that though on the internet. No one sees any of that
Yeah,
you say.
because
We
it's the
only see
internet.
that
I'm a
side.
personal dude. I don't put my
Okay.
personal information on online, bro. Like on some real stuff, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna give
All
you
right.
something that I ain't give nobody. That's
Okay. Go
the
ahead.
song ain't saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's my son in the second verse.
That's your son on the second verse. Ain't
AK
saying
is my
nothing.
son, and he's the freshest rapper in the world.
Is that the youngest?
The youngest, yes. Crazy
Mm.
nasty. I watched LaCane study his verse or react to it, and I was like, okay, my son got it. They like him. he's you guys' generational rapper. Like he rap how y'all want him to rap. And I tell him all the time, it's your time, son. So when I started doing this, most of this was to kind of bring my son, Equip, Face, um, Millie, Rel, Pablo, you know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
a bunch Run Dog, Double O, um, and a couple of other cats from Jersey to the forefront, so you guys can start seeing songs with them and me on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have my shot. Like this, is my third shot, bro. Like some people say you get one chance to blow. This is my third chance to blow, if possible. You know what I'm saying? I've always been
Okay.
blessed, bro.